Hi, this is John with The Evolving World. Today I've got exciting news. As you might be able to tell, I bought myself a new car. Not exactly new, but new to me. A 2014 Fiat 500e. $9,000 of absolute lovely goodness. This one has the crazy decals on the side. Otherwise, it's a beautiful pearl white with, check out this interior. I'm really giddy, as you might be able to tell. Orange and white leatherette interior. Well, white and orange, I should say. Got both keys, owner's manual, one owner car, fresh off a lease. 3 years old. Check this out, I even got the, you know somebody took care of their car when they have the original sticker embossed in plastic. Don't see that very often. Comes with a tom-tom, has the charger, and the tire inflator. And yeah, I've been driving this thing, 24 kilowatt battery, 2,950 pounds, I think is how much the car weighs. It's about 400 pounds lighter than a Nissan LEAF. Although it is a bit smaller. I mean, you don't really have any effective back seats. Which actually the first mod I'm going to do is probably take these seats out because it's pretty much useless. However, for now I'll leave it. Might lighten it up 50 pounds too, which is always nice. Light is good. But yeah, my initial impressions, honestly, I never thought I would see the day if I would ever buy a Fiat, honestly. I mean, they're fun cars, but quality control problems and such, I mean, I would probably never have considered it. But I have to admit, this particular car, interesting fact about the car, it's a 24 kilowatt battery, is actually provided by Bosch. And it's liquid and heated. It's liquid and heated. It says right here, 24 kilowatt battery. I don't know if you can read that. Whoops. Align my camera view here. Liquid heated and cooled lithium ion battery. It's provided by Bosch. So is the motor. 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. 2 seconds faster than the LEAF, which is quite noticeable actually. This thing like hops like crazy. I mean, it picks up, it feels like it's like 7 seconds. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I mean, this car is just, I'm just like, the beautiful pearl white. So now I have 3 pearl white cars now. But I just love pearl white. I didn't get my Tesla in pearl white for some reason. I think it's just because of its size. And the brown's a rare color. So I kind of thought that as an investment. And it makes, I mean, they say dark colors are slimming. So that's why I think, you know, because it's a big old beast. It's great for 4 people. But if I'm just going to run to the grocery store, pick up some groceries, I'm taking this bad boy over here. I absolutely love this car. I think this is exceptional. I've driven it pretty extensively already. I'm going to be doing a full review in the weeks to come. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a quick video here of just what I've done. Very, very happy. I've been having Nissan LEAF issues, battery capacity issues, and yeah, just there's a lot of quirks about the LEAF that are driving me crazy. And it's interesting, this car from Chrysler, like, you know, this is the car that Sergio said, you know, don't buy it because we lose money. Sergio being the CEO of Chrysler. Don't buy the car because we don't make any money on it. If the CEO of a company ever tells you not to buy their own car, it says something. But it turns out, because it's all Bosch equipment and everything, the car is actually, I'm suspecting it's going to be pretty damn reliable. I mean, and also my first impressions of the car are quite favorable. I mean, I love these displays. This is very much like a current generation Volt or Bolt, B, the one with the B or the V. Nice, very nice displays. And yet it has the simplicity of this kind of retro kind of styling, like lots of buttons and stuff. There's not any stupid LCD screen or touch screen. Like the AC controls are very simple. You just push a button and bam, it's off. And on, you can just adjust the fan speed. Very simple. I mean, there's something about this simplicity. It's just like, you know, it's nice to have the clean screen and the touch screen stuff, but man, there's something to be said for just buttons, you know, just regular, very simple to put in and drive and reverse. It's just cruise control is on the right here, and then I guess it has Bluetooth and stuff. I haven't looked into it too much. I just picked it up. I mean, I just literally just drove it in my garage here. I've only put maybe 30 miles on it driving it. But even driving back from the place I bought it from, this gauge did not move hardly at all. I mean, it says 72%. I started at, it was like 84%. I got the headlights on too for some reason. Turn the damn headlights off. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, that's pretty good for 13 miles. I mean, I think this thing could go 100 miles. And I was driving 60 on the freeway too, so I wasn't going slow. So I'm kind of liking it. I'm thinking that the battery's in exceptional condition. It's only got 33,000 miles on it. And, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I mean, if I didn't know Fiat as a brand and the history of the brand, I would have, just looking at this car, the way that the gaps on the panels, I mean, it's like everything's tight. Like it's a tight car. Like I would never guess that this is a Fiat by any, it just feels like a tight, well-built car. I mean, it's just, now I realize it's only 3 years old, but man, I mean, for a 3-year-old car, I mean, it's just tripping. It's like, I'm impressed. And then the style of the car with this white and this orange, it's just like, I'm just loving this. It's just like nobody else does this. It's crazy. It's the polar opposite of the Leaf almost. Like the Leaf is so conservative on the interior, but then it's like so, you know, wonky with the exterior styling. Whereas this one just has a clean line. Like this has old school key. Like you actually stick the key in the thing over here. It's like it doesn't have the push button start thing like the Leaf does, which actually freaking drives me crazy because the thing, it doesn't work half. Like you have to push it 3 times sometimes to get it to work. This has just a good old-fashioned Swiss Army knife type of flick switchblade kind of key. You know, it's like it's like I mean, it's cool. It works well. I mean, it feels this weight. Like even the key feels well weighted. We got the manuals. We've got everything. It's like it's a complete car. And the best thing of all, as I was looking at it, this car does not have a single ding. I mean, not even a scratch on it. It's immaculate. And I looked at a whole bunch of these, actually. There's a guy that he has about 6 of them at his dealership and stuff, bringing them out of California. That's the other thing. This is a car you can only buy in California for 2013 and 14. And then from 2015, 16, and 17, which is the current year, you could buy it in California and Oregon. They added Oregon. But that's the only 2 states in the whole 50 of the United States of America that you can actually buy this car, because they don't want to sell too many of them. It's a compliance car. It's the sole purpose of the car is so that Fiat Chrysler can continue to sell Jeeps and Ram trucks in the state of California and now Oregon. That's the only reason they even bothered to make the car. But then you factor in the fact that Bosch is the supplier of the electrical system in the car. Well, I mean the batteries. The battery and the motor and an inverter, I take it, and the charging system, everything. It gives me a lot of insurance that, because I like Bosch stuff, and here's where we charge it up right here. Just level 2 only. But I figure that, you know, the way I drive the Leaf, from a practical standpoint, that's really all I need. And if this car really does go 100 miles, which it looks like it does, it's pretty freaking awesome, because that beats the Leaf by 30 miles, 40 miles. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. Only problem with this car, these back wheels have a little bit of curb rash. Somebody just didn't quite drive accurately. Was the only flaw I've seen on just both the back wheels. That's actually the bad one. The other one over here is a little bit better. The front 2 are just immaculate. And there's not, like I said, there's not a single little scratch right here. That's it. There's not a single flaw in this car. It's unbelievable. I am just a schoolgirl in a candy shop right now, man. It's just like, this is unbelievable. I just love this car. Well, anyway, that's all for now. Like I said, I'll do a full review of it as I continue to drive it. I will be driving this car pretty much every day now. It's just freaking awesome.